Alright, so today is the 36th anniversary of the Challenger disaster. I hope to fast 36 hours, and I am 11 hours into it. I thought about this idea though. I want to have a live stream YouTube video where there's a clock that counts how many hours I've been fasting, and every so often I might even go in front of the computer and talk about my fast with the countdown on the screen as well. And it will just keep counting until I eat again, and it will start over from zero and start counting again. And I think that would really motivate me to fast a lot more than I currently am, right? In the winter time, I tend to fast 16 hours every day. It's a little bit more challenging during the winter time. In the summertime, it's not unusual for me to get into the 20s every day and have just one condensed meal. In the wintertime, it's a little bit more challenging. That's why I very rarely, fortunately, most of the important fasts, the long ones that I want to do, happen in warmer weather, right? I tend to do one for 9/11 where I'll go 2996 minutes, one for each victim. I did one for Pearl Harbor, but that one was a little bit shorter. What was it, 2403, I think? Forgive me if I got the number wrong. I like to do one for my Pride anniversary. On June 13th, 2010, I went on my first solo sexual date. June happens to be Pride Month as well, so I nicknamed that day Solo Sexual Pride Day. When are the other ones I like to do? I like to do one for some of the birthdays of people that I care about, but most of them happen in warmer weather. Thank God, right? And so I thought having a screen showing how many hours it had been since the fast would be really nice. And then as the countdown goes on, I could go in front of the screen and talk from time to time, right? One day I hope to end my life by going on a fast until I fade away. Now, at the beginning of the pandemic, I was worried that because I watched how in other countries people were being forcefully imprisoned over quarantine restrictions. And I worried about that because many years ago I had when I was younger and more stupid, I had spent some time in a juvenile detention center and had a very difficult time getting to food that I need. I have mental health challenges, and I control a lot of that with diet. But good luck getting anybody in a facility like that to understand. And so I thought if I could get really good at fasting, and I needed to quarantine for a week or two, and I couldn't get to my to foods that I need, I could just fast and protest at the same time while doing it. And that's part of the motivation that got me to get really good at fasting at the beginning of the quarantine. It was springtime, summertime, where it was easier to do a lot of fasts. I did a couple 2-day fasts, and I felt good about that because I felt that if the time came and I needed to protest, I was ready to do that. Anyway, thought I would throw this idea out there. If anybody knows how to do a video like that, feel free to leave a comment.